Today, for our home care lesson, we are going to talk about laundry. I know it's your favorite one, right? Okay, I think I found out one time. Okay, here we go. I've got my handy dandy pointer. It's our favorite one, the laundry, right? Here we go. So, friends, when we do laundry, it means we have dirty clothes, right? How do we know that they're dirty? So, usually by the way they look, like over here, do you guys sometimes get dirty clothes like this? Yeah, sometimes that happens. Or what about the way they smell? Have you guys ever gotten smelly clothes before? It's not very nice. And then obviously the people around you don't love it either, right? So it's important that we know when to wash our clothes. Usually, after you've worn clothes throughout the day, when you change into your pajamas at night or you go to get in the shower or something, you put those dirty clothes in a hamper or a laundry basket, right? And then that way you can also tell. Okay, this is why we do laundry. And I know you guys don't love these pictures, but I have to show this. So just so you guys know, dirty clothes carry microorganisms. Okay, that's a really big word. Okay. Wearing clothes with these microorganisms on them sometimes can lead to skin infections if you don't get them cleaned. Okay, so that's one reason why. Another reason why is body odor. Okay, do you guys know what that is? It means that you're stinky. Okay, so sometimes, or not sometimes, all the time, our bodies will um, release sweat or just different smells, and then they can get on our clothes. And so we'll need to clean our clothes from that too, because our bodies will get them stinky when we're running around or when we wear our clothes all day, stuff like that. Okay, let's talk about when to do laundry. Also, this is a reminder that since this is a video, you can pause this whenever you'd like and rewind. So, when to do laundry and how often you do laundry, it's different for everybody. I do laundry one to two times a week. I usually will dedicate, just like cleaning, will dedicate my Saturdays to doing laundry as well. So, usually on my calendar, you'll see my Saturdays where I'm doing laundry. But lately, I've been doing them 2 times a week. So you have to think about how often you do laundry. Maybe talk to your parents about this because they probably have a time where they specifically do laundry as well. Okay, so we have 2 short videos that I want you guys to watch. It's going to talk about sorting our laundry by colors, and it's going to show us how we do laundry. So pay attention.
Hi, my name is Leslie Moselle, and I'm from Tampa, Florida, and on behalf of Expert Village, this is how to do laundry. After all your clothes have been sorted according to color.
So she means according to color, so she has all of her whites right here. You got all of your whites right here, and then you have all of your colors will be in another batch.
You can go ahead and start the washing process. Now we're going to go ahead and start with our white clothes. Now white clothes, like I said, have that extra step of adding the Clorox or the bleach if you choose. I like to add it because, like I said, it makes them whiter, makes them cleaner. So you want to begin by just throwing your clothes in the washer, but not always a good idea. What I like to do when I wash my whites or any of my clothes, I like to make sure to fill up the washer with the water and the detergent and bleach first. The reason why I do this is because you don't want to throw your clothes into the washer and then pour the detergent on top. This can leave detergent stains on your clothing or bleach stains on your clothing, and they're ruined for good. You can no longer get use out of them. So you want to make sure just to fill up your washer with hot water. When washing white clothing, you use hot water. This just helps them to get cleaner. So once you've filled it up, while it's filling up, you want to go ahead and add your detergent and you want to add your bleach. Let that mix up for a while. Then once it's all concentrated into the water, you want to go ahead and add your clothing then. Just remember, depending on which clothes you're washing, the settings will change. So if you want to use your heavy, your normal, or light, then that's what you choose. But always remember that whites take hot water, your detergent, and bleach, and then you can add your fabric softener either in the washer or later on.
right. Oh, whoops. So she told us about how we fill it up with hot water with our whites. So make sure again that you sort your clothes into different colors, usually whites, and then you could have your colors, okay? Here's our next one. What about the colored laundry? She's going to tell us about the colored.
Hi, my name is Leslie Moselle, and I'm from Tampa, Florida. And on behalf of Expert Village, this is how to do laundry. The next load I'm going to wash is my color clothing. For color clothing, you want to go ahead and just do the same step of filling up your washer with cold water. Color takes cold water. So that's just an easy way to remember that. And that keeps the colors from bleeding if you wash in warm or hot waters. That will make...
So when she says bleeding, it means that the color from the clothes are coming out, and so it makes them look kind of faded. So she doesn't mean that they're actually bleeding, but that's what she means by bleeding. She says it a couple times here.
The coloring in the clothes bleed, and you don't want that. You want your colors to stay as bright as possible for as long as possible. So if you use the cold water, this will keep your clothing from bleeding as much as possible, and your colors will stay great. So once you filled it up, the washer with water, you want to go ahead and pour in the detergent depending on the load size. This is not a very large load I have here, so depending on the load size, you want to fill it up halfway for smaller loads and the full cap for a larger load. So once you've filled up the water with the cold water, the washer with the cold water, and then add your detergent, then you could throw your clothing in, and that will be your color load.
Okay. So there were the colors. She did different for whites and different for colors. So colors she kept in cold water. So then they can hold on to the color better. And so what she said was don't bleed, right? So we don't want those colors to lose their color. So we make sure they're washed in cold water. Now your parents may do something different. So as you help them, you can ask questions how they do it. So sometimes if you mix colors like the whites with red, like she was saying, if you have it in a warm water, then it's going to bleed. So the color is going to seep out everywhere else, and it'll turn all these whites pink because white and red mixed together makes pink. And we don't want that to happen, right? Okay, so again, you sort them into whites. And then sometimes, depending, you can sort them into light and dark colors. Some people like to combine them, but that's up to you and your parents. So, what do we do when we are done in the washer? So now you need to move all of your clothes from the washer to the dryer. Most clothes can go in the dryer, but there are some that I, for example, like to hang up instead. So clothes like sweaters, pants or jeans or dresses, I usually will hang up right after I get them out of the washer. But most clothes you can put in the dryer. So dryer, you will move clothes from the washer to the dryer. Choose a dryer cycle, so that's right here. So sometimes it'll just have like normal dry, or it'll have timed dry, and you can pick the time. It depends on your washer. You can add a fabric softener sheet if you have those, and if you like to use those. Start the dryer, and then you take them out when you're all finished. Then in the end, you either fold or hang up your clothes and put them away. Right? Easy peasy. You're all done. So now that we've talked about it, you're probably wondering, oh no, Miss Simons is going to make us do laundry. Well, guess what? You thought right. So your assignment, you get to help your parents with laundry this week. You should be an expert on this by now, right? Now that we've talked about this, you need to take a picture of you doing your laundry and email it to me. This doesn't have to be today because sometimes, like we talked about, we have different schedules for our laundry. Usually I do my laundry on Saturdays. So I would take a picture on Saturday and send it, okay? So make sure when you do your laundry, you're going to help your parents take a picture of yourself doing the laundry when you are, and then send it to me on laundry day. Good luck, friends.